when the opening bell rings.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. The courage on display here is incredible. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on that fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
He's going to go with more footwork now. What do you think of that strategy? When are we going to see a jab from these two? Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every switch.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The jab can't find a home. Counter punch right up the middle. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. This counts. Hold that thought. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Punch, counter punch. That's it. Oh, wait a minute. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If they...
Okay, I'm after you. I like that round.
On to the second round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They're giving us a high-tempo show. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. Johnny, I love watching these lighter fighters just based on the hand speed and the foot movement. So impressive to watch. It's all offense all the time. A receipt is coming right back. Insane action. Robinson hit hard and he may be ready to go.
He's dazed. Where shall he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely done. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Here we go with these two lightning-quick lightweights.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter. A fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Good counter punching. Misses with that straight left. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That counter punch caught him clean. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Let's get it started in round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this.
Oh my God, Johnny! Terrence Crawford just got rocked. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
He misses with that straight left. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Nice job to block that uppercut. It's not always about who hits harder. And this one right there. Crawford is dazed. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Doesn't land. Defense is not an option for these two. Perfect counter shot. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Perfect counter shot. Shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. How about that time counter shot? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Crawford in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
You've been coasting for this entire fight, and now you've let him...
There's the bell to start round 4. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now you're going to find out.
Beautiful counter shot. Crawford in trouble.
His legs have gone. He's got to get their hands up. It's survival instincts now. Get him off.
Looks like they've shaken it off.
Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Only catching air with that hook. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Like to see more jabs. Good counter punch. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Carl, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrating because if you let him get away with it, he close you down.
Nice counter shot. Robinson just got rocked. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round.
Big deep breath. Calm yourself down.
On to the 5th we go. And down goes Crawford.
And what a shot. Was that a flush knockout? He should get up from that. He's fresh enough. He can get up from that. Does he want to?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
That is a show.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Crawford's legs are all over the place. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
You
all in my eyes. Enemies only can see my demise. Envision my downfall, it's not in my view. I only look up, I will not be subdued. Can never submit, position is grip. The mission persists like it's built out of bricks. In the gym I commit, knocking shit out of shit. Hit equipment till I lose the feel in my fists. Precision my gift. Decisions are swift. At home in the ring, it's like I live in this beat. And I'm undisputed. So undisputed. Yeah. Pound for pound, 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 pound for pound. What feel like the night of the fight? Feels like the fight of my life. Lighting my fire, can't even remember which finger is injured or what tired is like. Trained through the pain, flipping them tires. Barbells was lifting them skyward and higher. I ran through the rain, work till I'm drained. Put on headphones and do it all over again. Chains clang from hitting the bag. Throwing them fast, trying to fold it in half. Footwork rehearsed till I float in the flash. Searching for weakness, immersed in my defense. Please, don't be too slow with the pads. But I'm still matching the motion it has. Shoulder rolling, find an opening and let them go like I'm holding the soul in my hands. Set it free, set it free, set it free. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound, pound for pound.
I'm Todd Grisham. The crowd cannot wait to witness this one. We're live at the CompuBox Academy. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez, a two-weight world champion at both super middleweight and light heavyweight. Carl the Cobra Froch, a super middleweight multi-time world champion.
Look at this, these fighters are so up for it. Look at them.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
What a pleasure it is to... We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Those counter punches have to hurt. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. They exchange punches. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out. They exchange punches. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking. Hold it right there. David Benavidez might be ready to go.
Steady the pace.
Oh, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. And it's survival time for David Benavidez. How did they survive that?
Caught sleeping on the job. What do you do?
Oh my goodness, Johnny! The Mexican monster's in trouble. And it appears they weathered the storm. I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way to the finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed back on it. Like it never happened.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Failing to score with that right hook. Catch and shoot. Oh, wait a minute! And the Mexican monster might be ready to finally go down. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hook.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. The Mexican monster's in trouble.
Look at this. 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 Look at this.
have avoided catastrophe there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
It's survival time for David Benavidez.
Oh, what a shot. He's staggered. He's staggered. Does he know? Does he know he's even gone?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Back on the job. That was a terrible round.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
About 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
David Benavidez might be ready to go.
Oh, I heard that, never by saw it.
Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense.
Oh my God, Johnny! And the Mexican monster might be ready to finally go down. And now they're right back into the fray.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that at the beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
If you're fighting a counterpuncher, he's got a dummy shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counterpunchers, they're watching your every move, that every drill.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Swing and a miss with that jab. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will set.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! David Benavidez might be ready to go. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Nice defense there, blocking the hook. And he scores with the counter. One punch could change everything in this battle. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? David Benavidez is on the canvas.
Oh no, come on, get up! Get up, it can't be over! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are right.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. There's the bell for round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. It's survival time for David Benavidez.
Does he know he's hurt him? Look at him. That back foot went. It completely shivered. Did you see that, Tom?
Good counter punch. Oh, God, seeing cobwebs.
Beautiful, sneaky shot to take his legs away from him. I
thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Defense. defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
A very competitive round here so far.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This is with the right uppercut. Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Shoot. No rest for the weary. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The Mexican monster's in trouble.
His legs have gone. He's got to get their hands up. It's survival instinct, Stan.
Let's talk about Benavidez at last round. Talk about a... Here's the bell for round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
Right there. Oh no, Carl Froch got caught. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Counter punch right up the middle. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Is that ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Froch in trouble.
He's dazed. Where shall he look? What should he do? Should he run? Should he try and hold on?
Looks like they've shaken it off.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Both men step back for just a moment. Good counter. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Talk about watching that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here. Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Carl Froch, we didn't see this coming. Disaster averted.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Those counter punches have to hurt. That hook won't score. Can't find a home for that jab. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, Johnny?
The middleweights are the best you can ever come across. Obviously, the glamour is a heavyweight, but the middleweight is the size of the average man or woman. When you get in there and you're letting the shots go, you've got power, you've got speed, you've got pace, you can stand, you can dance, you can do everything. We can look back in history. You know the amazing fights at middleweight are ridiculous. That is what writes our history books.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Some real good back and forth between these 2 fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Stamina is off the charts. Jab misses. Beautiful counter shot. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punches with a chin like a cut. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Benavidez in that last round. Now you start wondering how much work these 2 fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
Boxing, be smart, get your...
Nice round, good round. I like that, I'm happy. Stay focused.
Right. It's only 1 round that you lost. Don't worry about it.
Come on, smart.
Here we go in the 6th round. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Those counter punches have to hurt. I'd like to see more jabs. That time counter shot. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
The courage on display here is incredible. It's all offense, all the time. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judges going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
How about that time counter shot? He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Only catching air with that hook. Just missed with that jab. Good counter punch. Can't land that jab. Beautiful counter shot. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. I wouldn't be surprised if they stop this fight considering the swelling and the bruising. And the referee's going to allow them to fight. Let's talk about David Benavidez. And there's the bell for round 7. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
And the Mexican monster might be ready to finally go down.
Bambi legs are kicking in. Let's look at those legs. The legs have gone.
And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
That counter punch caught him clean. There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. They're resistant. Hold him right there. Carl Froch seeing cobwebs. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss for that jab. A lot of effort being exerted here. The stamina is off the charts. Watch in trouble.
He is absolutely gone. The referee's keeping a close eye on him.
How are they still standing?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
That counter punch caught him clean. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. And the big Mexican monster is down.
Oh, what? What a shot. What? Oh, my goodness. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come to me.
Let's What about David Benavidez in that last round? You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown is going to be we just saw.
To make or break a fighter.
It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there.
Great work.
And they're back at it again here in round 8. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
There's a counter shot. Well, Johnny, you know there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive. How does he exploit that?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there, toe-to-toe with them, and have a tail. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Just missed with that jab. Counter punch. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. It hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, 10. We're out.
Not many people would have predicted it.
Breaking down the walls, hurricane. Nothing in my way will make me be afraid. And I can feel it in my